if you're hot like me. Okay, so we're back. Like we never left.
But yeah, a little less.
Okay, so the next park that we visited was it is my show.
Wow, your show. Okay.
It's my show.
Wow, excuse me, I'm just a ghost. The final park that we went to was Disney's Epcot. And I think it's safe to say this is both of our favorite park of the three that we went to, that to the point where it almost makes us consider getting a Disney pass just to go to Epcot.
I really wish that they would do a one park pass because I feel like they could make so much money, especially from us.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Disney,
not so much from us, but you know, from us.
Oh, they'll make money from us. Disney,
Yeah.
if you're watching, please come out with one park passes.
Please.
We don't need to go to Magic Kingdom. We don't need to go to Animal Kingdom. We need to go to Epcot. That's all we need.
I would
But
even
why?
consider two park. I would do Hollywood Studios and Epcot.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That's still a better deal, you know, than having to get the 4 park.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
But yeah, Epcot was definitely our favorite park, and for so many reasons. But we visited Epcot during the Flower and Garden Festival.
Which is super cool.
So cool.
When you go there, you get a passport that tells you all of the things, the foods,
The foods, the topiaries,
drinks,
the drinks. So many different things, and we enjoyed it. I feel like this is probably the park that we did the least amount of rides, but somehow we had a blast. And for this park, we were joined by our friend Amanda again, and a hero. She guided us without us having to like figure out where was what. She knew exactly where everything was. So once again, shout out to Amanda.
Always good to go with a guide when you go to these parks.
Yes. So we started at Epcot with the first ride, a must, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Cosmic Rewind.
Oh my God. Guys, this ride is so cool. First of all, it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Which the franchise in the MCU has been amazing. The acting has been amazing. The writing has been amazing. The movies have almost brought me to tears multiple times. So you already know Guardians of the Galaxy is good. But everything from the queue, like as you're going around, the projection that they're showing, there's a portion of the queue where they have a scale model of Xandar, and like there's projection mapping on it, so certain parts light up and then the whole thing lights up, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the pre-shows are particularly good on this ride, which we're not going to spoil it for you, because if you haven't seen this ride yet and you haven't heard about the pre-shows and you're going to go to Disney to enjoy to experience it, do yourself a favor. Don't look at it. Just take it all in for the first time, just like we did.
Yeah.
But suffice to say, pre-shows, super cool. Theming, queue, super cool. And then the ride itself.
Amazing. Mind-blowing. I will, and I keep saying this, but I could really do this ride over and over. And the wait time was probably around 70 minutes for when we got there, but it did not feel like it. It moves. It's constantly moving.
Yeah, it moves pretty well. The ride itself, I'm going to say easily the favorite ride I did at Disney.
Yeah.
Easily.
Out of the 3 parks, this is a top ride.
Tower of Terror might be more thrilling, but in terms of fun factor, oh yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a dark ride. It's a indoor ride.
Yeah.
But what's cool about it is when you're in the coaster, as you go on the track, you're not just going forward on the track. It moves you sideways on the track, and you do like spirals as you're going along the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And
it feels like you're in space.
like you're traveling through space.
Yeah.
It really does, because it's dark, but there's pin pricks of light that look like stars, and you feel like you're in space. You orbit the moon, you orbit the Earth.
Amazing.
You see galaxies.
I would say we are Guardians of the Galaxy fan. We love Marvel, everything. But even if you weren't a Guardians of the Galaxy
You'll
fan,
still be impressed.
You will still enjoy this ride.
Yeah.
So this one is 100% recommended by us. 10 out of 10 easily.
The jokes they're cracking, their speakers on the ride, they're cracking jokes the whole time while because the Guardians are funny. And man, I loved everything about it. Yeah. If we could have just stayed there all day and done that ride over and over again, I would have been down for that.
And we ended up doing this ride twice.
Yeah.
Not back to back, but we started the day with Guardians of the Galaxy. And there was no better way to end the day than to do Guardians of the Galaxy again. So after that, we walked around. We started to look at the different kiosks that they had for food and drinks. And we ended up going to the first kiosk. I don't remember the name of it, but we ended up getting biscuit and gravy. And this was a Beyond sausage.
Yeah. It's an artificial plant-based sausage, but still.
It was pretty good. I don't think, like, when I tasted it, you couldn't tell that it was Beyond sausage. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good. I love a good sausage and gravy, or biscuit and gravy. It was pretty good. Not amazing, but it was pretty good. Oh, it does the job.
Yeah.
And then after that, we ended up going to the Coca-Cola free samples machine, where you get to taste all the free samples of drinks.
Coke from around the world.
Coke products that from around the world. They had Dominican Republic, where they had the Country Club. They had Korea. They had China. The China drink was so bad.
Italy, I think, is the one that was bad.
Italy was also bad. Italy was... Ugh.
Well, you know what? We won't tell you.
It's free.
It's free.
So go and
try out the different Cokes. Try out Italy's Coke and see if you like it.
It was so good.
You might like it.
Yum. Mm-hmm. We walked around. I think Epcot is the biggest park out of the 3 that we visited. So we walked.
I don't know. Hollywood was pretty big.
I don't think Hollywood was big.
You don't think so? I feel like there was a lot of walking in Hollywood.
But it kept being the same thing, back and forward. I feel like Epcot was like...
Epcot is a pretty big park, and there's a lot of stuff to do because it's broken up into different sections for different countries. So they have a Germany section, they have a France, America, Canada, China, Japan, Mexico. There's a lot of places. And each one of those has stuff that is specific to that country.
Yeah.
So like in Japan, I walked into a store and I was seeing like Japanese snacks, like from Japan. And the other cool thing that I didn't realize is the cast members are from those countries. If you're in Mexico, the people that they have working there are from Mexico. So it feels really authentic.
Yeah.
Like just another one of the things that we really liked about Epcot that was super cool for us.
The next ride we ended up doing was the Ratatouille ride, the Remy Ratatouille Adventure.
And this is another ride that was super, super cool.
It's like a kid's ride, but we had so much fun. You were supposed to be like rats.
Yeah. You're joining Remy for his adventure.
It was funny.
Good ride. I enjoyed the crap out of it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So after we left Ratatouille, we had ice cream, we had drinks, we had beer, we had more drinks.
We went to Epcot for the food and the drinks.
That's basically what we did.
Yeah.
Think Mardi Gras.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, Universal Studios Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
The same experience. Not New Orleans Mardi Gras.
Not New Orleans. I'm talking about Universal Studios.
Yeah, Universal Studios Mardi Gras. Think that, but at Disney, at Epcot.
Yeah.
So we went, we had the food and the drinks. The next ride that we did
was the Frozen Ever After.
The boat ride. And this is like a very chill, it's kind of for kids.
Yeah.
You're on a boat, you're seeing like Anna and Elsa, and going through like different scenes. So this one was cool. It wasn't anything super special. It was a little bit of a splash ride.
Yeah. If you're sitting on the edge.
If you're sitting on the edges, I got a little bit of water on my arm, but not super.
What was really funny is that after we got done with this ride and we looked at the pictures, because Amanda's a pass holder and she gets the pictures on her app, there was a baby sitting behind us. Why was there a baby? How is that allowed?
Because it's such a docile ride. It's not a thrill ride.
There should be no baby in there. Anyways, thankfully, it was a well-behaved baby because we didn't know that there was a baby until after the ride was over. Yeah. But anyways, after Frozen, we went to Mexico and we had margaritas. We had a lot of food and we had more drinks. And we actually recorded a video of us trying foods and drinks and just talking about our experience with Amanda.
Unfortunately, we did not have our YouTuber mics with us.
Yeah,
so the sound quality is really bad, which is why we won't share it with you.
Yeah.
But we did have the food was pretty good.
Yeah.
The tostadas, I had shrimp tacos. That was super good. We had a choco flan.
We had choco flan, yes, and we had.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's it. And we had the drink. It was a Oaxacan
yes.
sweetheart, and to me, I wasn't a big fan because it was very mezcal forward. I'm not a huge fan of mezcal, but it had like a really cute.
Like the honeycomb that you use to scoop honey.
Yeah.
And put in stuff, like the fancy one. It had one of those.
Yeah.
That was,
we should have kept it.
Yeah. It was a good drink.
Why didn't we keep it?
I don't know. We were busy.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm not a huge fan of mezcal, but this was very smoky. And the combination of smokiness with honey, that's like all the stuff I love. It was a perfect drink for me. So, great drink.
It was pretty good. So after that, we ended up going to Project Tomorrow, Inventing the Wonders of the Future. And this is inside the huge Epcot ball.
The ride takes place inside the Epcot ball, and you kind of go through different phases of humanity and see the inventions and stuff like that. It was a cool ride.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Not a thrill ride.
I think it was an original as well.
Yeah, this is one of the older rides. It's cool for what it is.
Yeah.
You know? And they had some pretty cool effects. We actually do have a video of the video that they made for us.
Yeah.
They make you a customized video with your faces.
Yeah.
At the end of the ride. So that was pretty cool.
And the AC was pretty good at this point. We were really hot. So So I recommend it if you're hot. If you're hot like me. If you're feeling a little hot, you can go cool off at this, right? So after Project Tomorrow, we ended up going to the butterfly landing.
It's like a cage but for butterflies.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of butterflies inside.
A lot of plants,
a
lot
lot
of butterflies.
Do not touch the butterflies, and everyone was touching. Yeah.
I did not see that.
There were signs that
I didn't touch the butterflies,
saying don't touch the butterflies, and
okay,
people
but what
were,
if the butterfly touch you?
No, well, if a butterfly touches you, that's not you touching the butterfly. It's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, they enjoyed it. I'm not. What's there for me? There's nothing for me. So we did that.
And I think we ended up going to the Moana thing after that.
Yeah, there's a Moana experience, kind of a
journey of water.
Journey of water.
So cool.
And it's just like a little play area where you can go in and you interact with water. Like you move your hand and the water goes up, and you're kind of playing with the water. I'm sure there's sensors.
Yeah,
hidden.
it's so cool.
Oh, and this was super cool to me. They had like little streams of water, whereas you go through them, they make a different sound. Like each one made a different note.
Like each stream had a key.
Like a harp. It was almost like playing a harp, but of water. That was really cool. So that was a fun experience. Not anything thrilling, but fun nonetheless.
There was a point where we walked through like a cave portion of it, and there was water coming down, like cascading almost, and I was like, no, I don't want to walk through there, I'm gonna get wet. And Amanda goes like, no, you're not gonna get wet. And when people walk by it, the water stops.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. After we did that, we ate some more.
Yeah, we're really at Epcot to eat and drink.
We ate and drank more, and
that was good stuff too.
That was
seared
really good.
Scallops, I think I had. You had braised beef?
We had the beef tenderloin tips.
Beef tenderloin.
So good with potato. Oh, this had like a mashed potato, something in there.
Yeah. My seared scallops came with like tiny potatoes.
Once again, another beef plate.
And string beans. Yeah, a lot of beef for her this weekend.
We also had chicken and waffles.
Oh yeah, great chicken and waffles.
It was hot honey for the chicken and waffles. Honey. Yeah.
Love chicken and waffles.
It was pretty good. And at this point, we're tired. It's been a long day because we did decide to go early to Epcot. It was like around 10 o'clock when we got there, 10:15ish. But at this point, we're done. We didn't even wait for the ending show that they have. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a show to end the night, but we were like tired.
So tired. And we wanted to do Guardians of the Galaxy one more time.
Had to finish the day out with that.
So we headed to Guardians of the Galaxy, and after we were done with that, we called it a night, and we were out.
We walked about 60,000 steps during that weekend. 3 days at Disney, 60,000 steps.
No complaints. I feel like almost every ride that we did was amazing. Almost.
No regrets.
There was maybe like 3 rides that were like, we could have passed.
Yeah.
But other than that, every ride, I was cheesing like a little kid after it. So really happy with that. The food was amazing. For theme park food,
Yeah,
it was
really
a
good
lot of
food.
it was healthy,
High
and a lot of
quality.
it was high quality, very tasty. Very happy with that because our experience at Universal has not always been the greatest when it comes to food. But that's it. That's all I have for this video.
Yeah. Overall,
hope-
that's our experience at Disney for a 3-day weekend.
We didn't get to
visiting
do
3 of the parks.
We didn't get to do Magic Kingdom this time around. Comment below if you want us to go to Magic Kingdom and review that.
Before the or maybe after the summer.
Yeah, no.
Not in the
I'm
middle
not
of
telling
summer,
you that
please.
you're gonna decide when we're going to Magic Kingdom. Comment below if we should go to Magic Kingdom and why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we hope you've enjoyed this video, and we hope that you come back and watch more of our videos as we review some of the various activities that we do here.
You can follow me on Instagram, Aisha Poe, and also on TikTok, Aisha Poe. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram. I believe mine is at Plátano Locaso. It is a mess right now. It is in construction.
You're still learning.
I'm still learning. I don't do social media a lot. I will be on YouTube as well. Hopefully we'll have a link in the description. Plátano Locaso as well. You're gonna find me everywhere as Plátano Locaso. I am going to be streaming on Twitch a lot of my gameplay, different games. Marvel Rivals, I play that a lot with my daughter. Split Horizons, we're currently going through that, so I'm hoping to get a couple of those videos out. A lot of my stuff is gonna be more gaming and entertainment focused, so stay tuned for that.
Also, coming up next should be our review for Epic Universe, the brand new park for Universal. So stay tuned for that and make
We're going
sure.
tomorrow, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, we're very excited. So make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you can keep up with us. And that's it. That's all we have. Thank you so
all we
much for
got.
watching, and we hope to see you again.
Peace.
Bye.